Hey, what's up, everyone? Did you know a single uncontrolled jump from the back of an SUV can put up to 4 times the force on your dog's joints compared to a normal walk? That's a huge strain, especially if you have a senior dog, a giant breed, or a little buddy with tiny legs. It's not just about getting them into the car, it's about protecting their long-term health and saving your back from heavy lifting. If you love your dog and your spine, you need a proper ramp. In this video, we're diving deep into the top 6 dog ramps for car entry you can buy on Amazon. We've broken down the pros, cons, and exactly which ramp is best for your specific situation, from lightweight travel to extreme heavy-duty stability. I'm going to compare them all so you know exactly where to spend your money. Stick around, because the #1 pick is a true game changer for large dog owners. Ready to find the perfect ramp so your best friend can join every adventure safely? Let's get to it. All the links are in the description. Go check them out after the video. 6. Shunlong Dog Ramp for car, truck, and SUV dog stairs, 250 pounds. On the number 6 spot, we have a unique alternative to the traditional ramp, the Shunlong 5-step folding pet stairs. Now, if you have a big dog, especially a senior one, that might be nervous on a smooth ramp incline, this staircase design could be your answer. The Shunlong stairs are built like a tank. We're talking a robust, sturdy metal construction that comfortably supports up to 250 pounds. That's a massive capacity that covers the vast majority of large breeds. The clever design here is the steps themselves. Each one has a non-slip rug surface, which not only gives excellent traction, even in damp weather, but is also kinder on pressure points and joints than rigid plastic. In use, the stability is truly the star of the show. The reinforced structure and safety locks mean there's virtually no wobble, which is essential for building confidence in a heavy dog. Think about it. A flat ramp, no matter how textured, still requires your dog to push upwards on an incline. The stairs provide a much more familiar, natural climbing motion that many dogs, especially those that have struggled with ramps before, adapt to almost instantly. The portability is also impressive. This entire metal structure collapses down to an incredibly compact size, about the footprint of a small briefcase, and has a built-in carry handle. It's certainly a bit heavier than an all-plastic ramp, which might be a small workout for some users, but that weight is the trade-off for its amazing stability and capacity. But here's the key comparison. Many of the top-rated ramps, like the telescoping PetSafe models, prioritize a single adjustable length surface. The Shunlong sacrifices that continuous surface for a stepped, stair-style solution. If you have a dog that simply refuses a ramp, or a breed like a Basset Hound or Corgi that navigates steps better than steep slopes, this is a phenomenal piece of gear. It gives you a rock-solid, high-capacity, and ultra-stable option at a generally lower price point than the premium, heavy-duty ramps we'll see later. For SUV and truck owners with a dog that needs the confidence of a step, this is highly recommended, offering an outstanding balance of safety, stability, and convenient, compact design. What do you think about the stairs versus ramp debate? Let me know in the comments if your dog prefers climbing or walking up an incline. 5. PetStep Dog Ramp Side Door Entry Kit, Graphite/Gray, 500 pounds. Moving up to number 5, we have a ramp that is in a category of its own for extreme durability and safety, the PetStep Dog Ramp Side Door Entry Kit. This isn't just a ramp, it's a high-performance mobility solution built for the biggest jobs and the most fragile joints. Its sheer capacity is astounding. This ramp is constructed from advanced composite plastic and fiberglass and can support an eye-watering 500 pounds. If you have a true giant breed, a Mastiff, a Saint Bernard, or just a very heavy dog, this is the gold standard for weight capacity. The ramp itself is a generous 70 inches long, ensuring a gentle, low-impact slope that is absolutely vital for severely arthritic or recovering pets who must avoid any joint impact. But the real game changer is the exclusive walking surface. Forget rough sandpaper or carpet that traps dirt. The PetStep features a soft, rubberized, non-slip surface with superior traction that's gentle on paws in all weather. It's also incredibly easy to clean. Just hose it off. The side door entry kit adds a critical component, the side entry support strap, which hooks onto the door frame and the ramp to eliminate the dangerous wobbling you often get when using a long ramp to reach a back seat. This added stability is a huge plus for dogs nervous about movement. When we compare this to the staircase style, like the Shunlong, the PetStep's consistent surface is unequivocally better for dogs with severe joint issues, as it removes the slight, repetitive impact of stepping up and down. While it is bulkier and definitely heavier at 18.5 pounds, and yes, it's one of the pricier options on the market, you are paying for literally the safest, highest capacity, and most durable ramp you can buy. For the owner of a giant dog, a highly specialized working dog, or a pet with serious medical needs, the PetStep is a long-term investment in their health and your peace of mind that offers incredible value. If 500 pounds of rock-solid, impact-free safety is your priority, this is the one to get. 4. PawStep 5052 461 inches Portable Folding Pet Ramp, black, 165 pounds. Sliding in at number 4 is the PawStep 61-inch Portable Folding Pet Ramp, and its primary superpower is being feather light. Seriously, at just 8.6 pounds, this thing is ridiculously easy to handle. It's built from high-quality composite plastic and is corrosion-resistant, making it a dream for quick, frequent use, especially if you have a hard time lifting heavier objects. This is the ultimate grab-and-go option. The PawStep extends to a manageable 61 inches, giving a decent slope and folds neatly in half for super easy storage. It has a ribbed plastic walking surface combined with non-slip foam pads, plus raised side rails to keep your pet secure. In real-world use, it's praised for its convenience and instant setup, no fiddly buttons or parts. But, and this is a big but, the lightweight construction means a compromise. Its weight capacity is only 165 pounds. This is absolutely fine for mid-size breeds like a Border Collie, Beagle, or even a smaller Lab, but it immediately disqualifies truly large or giant dogs. How does this compare to the heavy-duty PetStep? The PetStep is a massive, premium tank, 500 pounds capacity, while the PawStep is a compact, ultra-lightweight commuter car, 165 pounds capacity. The PawStep sacrifices the PetStep's premium traction surface and extreme capacity for superior, easy handling and a much lower price. This is a budget-friendly option and excellent value for money for an owner who prioritizes lightness and portability for a small or medium-sized dog under the 150 pounds mark. If you're an occasional traveler, need a ramp for a smaller SUV, or simply want the lightest option possible, the PawStep is a reliable, space-saving winner. But remember, if you have a German Shepherd or Rottweiler, you need to look higher up this list. Do you prioritize low weight for easy handling or maximum capacity for ultimate sturdiness? Tell me which matters most for your dog in the comments. 3. PetThem Dog Ramp for Car, 63 inches long, 250 pounds. Hitting the halfway point at number 3, we have the PetThem Dog Ramp, which hits a fantastic sweet spot for capacity and clever storage. This ramp is built on a foundation of a high-grade aluminum alloy frame, which gives it a phenomenal level of structural rigidity and stability, far superior to basic plastic. This strong build allows it to safely support pets up to 250 pounds, positioning it as a genuinely strong solution for most large dog breeds. While it's not as light as the PawStep At about 15 pounds, it's still very manageable. The standout feature here is the unique four-fold mechanism. Unlike most ramps that simply fold in half, bifold, the Pet Them collapses from its full 63-inch length into a tight, easily storable square. If you have a small car trunk or a crowded back seat, this ultra-compact folding is a huge advantage. For the walking surface, it uses a high-traction fabric rug that has a comfortable, gentle texture, ensuring secure footing even when damp, which really helps nervous dogs feel confident. In performance, the rigid aluminum frame minimizes the shaking or flexing that often spooks bigger dogs, making the Pet Them a genuinely stable platform. Let's stack it up against the lighter Paw Step, 165 pounds. The Pet Them is a bit heavier, but you get 50% more weight capacity and a much more stable aluminum structure, making it a better value for true large dog owners. Compared to the massive 500-pound Pet Step, the Pet Them is lighter and far more compact for storage. The Pet Them is essentially a very balanced choice. It has the stability and capacity for most large dogs, but folds small enough that you won't dread taking it on every trip. For owners of mid to large dogs who need a ramp that is structurally stable, high capacity, and has superior compact storage, this is an excellent, well-balanced choice. 2. PetSafe Happy Ride Compact Telescoping Dog Ramp, 180 pounds. Our runner-up at number 2 is the super popular PetSafe Happy Ride Compact Telescoping Dog Ramp. The PetSafe is all about portability, adjustability, and space-saving design. Its key feature is the telescoping mechanism. It effortlessly slides out to a generous 71-inch length, offering a great, gentle incline for various vehicle heights, and then retracts down to a much smaller size than any folding bifold ramp. This aluminum build keeps the weight down to a mere 13 pounds, making it incredibly easy for anyone to deploy and retract with one hand, a massive point of convenience. It has a high-traction, non-slip surface that gives solid footing and confidence, even for hesitant pups. The telescoping design is the core comparison point here. While ramps like the Pet Them fold into a square, the PetSafe slides down, taking up a long but very narrow slot in your storage, which is ideal if you have a lot of gear in your trunk. Another benefit of telescoping is the infinite adjustment. You can set the exact length and incline you need, unlike fixed hinge folding ramps. The trade-off for this ultra-compact, lightweight design is capacity. It tops out at 180 pounds. While this covers a lot of dogs, it's lower than the 250 pounds or 500 pounds ramps we've looked at. This makes it a fantastic choice for mid-sized to smaller large dogs, or if you need a supremely portable option for frequent travel. The quality construction, lightweight aluminum, and brilliant space-saving telescoping action mean it delivers high value for its price. If you drive a standard SUV or crossover and prioritize minimal storage footprint and unparalleled ease of use, the PetSafe Happy Ride is your winner. 1. Goyet Dog Ramp for Car, 71 inches by 20 inches, large, 250 pounds. All right, the moment of truth. Our number 1 pick is the Goyet Dog Ramp for Car. Why is this ramp the ultimate winner for most large dog owners? It's all about maximizing slope gentleness and walking confidence. This ramp measures an expansive 71 inches long and a notable 20 inches wide, and supports a robust 250 pounds. That 71-inch length is crucial. It ensures the shallowest, gentlest incline possible, which is a non-negotiable feature for protecting the joints of senior or injured dogs getting into a high truck or lifted SUV. But the true game changer is the 20-inch width. This is significantly wider than many competitors, which are often 16 to 17 inches, and that extra space makes a huge difference psychologically. A wide, stable platform boosts a large dog's confidence immensely, making them much less likely to hesitate or fear falling off the side. The build quality, typically a reinforced composite or aluminum alloy, strikes a near-perfect balance, providing the 250-pound capacity with a manageable weight of around 15 to 20 pounds. The specialized, textured, non-slip surface provides reliable, high-traction footing. Let's compare it directly to the PetSafe 180 pounds telescoping. The Goyet is slightly bulkier when stored due to its large folding mechanism, but in exchange, you get a 70-pound higher weight capacity and a 3-inch wider walking platform, which is a massive stability improvement for a heavy dog. Compared to the PetThem 250 pounds 4-fold, the Goyet offers the same high capacity but provides a longer and wider walking surface, prioritizing ease of use and pet comfort over the absolute smallest folded footprint. For owners of true large dogs who prioritize the safest, gentlest slope and the most confidence-boosting width above all else, the Goyet ramp delivers premium performance and is highly recommended as the top everyday aid. So there you have it, folks. 6 fantastic dog ramps, each with a specific purpose. If you have a giant dog, 500 pounds capacity, and want ultimate stability, go with the PetStep. If you need a stairs option because your dog hates a ramp, check out the Shunlong Steps. If you have a medium dog, under 165 pounds, and need the absolute lightest, most portable ramp, the Paw Step is your budget-friendly friend. If you have a large dog, 250 pounds, and need the best balance of stability and ultra-compact storage, the PetThem 4-fold is brilliant. If you have a mid-sized dog, under 180 pounds, and need the most compact storage possible in a small car, the PetSafe Happy Ride Telescoping is the perfect fit. And finally, if you have a large dog, 250 pounds, and want the maximum stability with the widest and longest walking platform for ultimate confidence, the Joyet is our #1 pick. Which one of these ramps do you think is best for your furry co-pilot? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If this video helped you save your back and protect your dog's joints, please hit that like button, subscribe for more helpful pet product reviews, and share this with another dog owner you know. All the links are in the description for every single ramp we talked about. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.